I put together this little instructional video on how to put together the clothes wringer that I had to pull apart some pieces in order to facilitate shipping. This piece right here is the board that the water, which is coming off the rollers, lands on and directs the water towards a bucket. This is the handle and the nut, retaining nut that holds it on. And right here you'll see 2 feet which go on the bottom, and just underneath that, or just to the right of that, you'll see 2 wood pegs and 4 screws. The 4 screws, the wood pegs go in these holes here on the feet after the feet have been put on the clothes wringer. And then these screws right here go in these brackets here in order to attach them to the ends of the legs of the clothes washer. Okay, now on each one of the feet you'll see a number. This has got number 1, Roman numeral, and on the leg you'll also see a Roman numeral. You want to line up the foot with the proper leg and slide it on. As you'll see, I've already done that on this one here. That's got 2 marked on it in Roman numerals. And then take a peg, it doesn't matter which peg goes in which hole, pop it into that hole, do the same with the other, and then lightly tap it with a hammer, and take your screws, there's 4 of them. One goes on each bracket on each side, attaching the foot bracket to the leg bracket, to the leg, and then the same on the bottom by flipping over the clothes wringer. Okay, the next step in the process will be to take the water flow direction board, and it's got 2 sides. One is darker wood, the other is sort of bleached from water landing on it. This bleached side will face in the upward direction, and since this is where your rollers are and that's where the feet are, you're going to face it in this direction. You'll see 2 pins. One on the upside, one on the bottom side. This slides into place next to the pins, and the pins, once they're hammered through the wood, go into this slot on the bottom and the top. Okay, so push this into place here. Make sure when you're looking down you can see the pin through the slot on the bottom side, and that it's lined up with the top side. And just take a hammer and tap it through, and that will hold this into position. And for the final portion of the assembly, this is the crank arm. You want it to face with the handle pointing in an outward direction. Slide it on the shaft, and then you want to turn it, crank it in a clockwise fashion. If you're looking down on the shaft, the handle will turn it in a clockwise fashion, and then this is the nut supplied with it, and the nut is actually a reverse thread, which will turn on in a counterclockwise direction, just like that. And you've got this assembled with just a hammer and a screwdriver, common screwdriver. Thank you for buying it, and I hope you enjoy it.